Alright, this is how to install Netbeans in Windows 11 fast and easy. First, you need to install Java to run Netbeans. Look up Java in your preferred search engine and head to its homepage, or go directly to java.com. Here's something important. Instead of selecting Download Java for desktops, click on Developer Downloads instead. This is because Netbeans requires the Java Development Kit, JDK, not just the regular runtime version that most people use. Scroll down a bit on the page and select the Windows tab since we're installing on Windows 11. Then go ahead and download the installer by clicking on the download button. Once it's downloaded, locate the file in your downloads folder and launch it. In the welcome screen that pops up, just click next to continue. On this screen, you can leave the installation path as is or change it if necessary for your setup. Then click next to proceed. Now just sit back and wait for it to install the JDK on your system. Once that's done and you see the completion message, click close to finish this part. Next, open up a terminal window and in it type Java _ version. This simple command will check if Java is installed correctly and accessible from anywhere in your system, which is exactly what we need. Now, let's get Netbeans itself. Go back to your preferred search engine and look up Netbeans, then head to its homepage, or go directly to netbeans.apache.org. On the homepage, look for and click the download button, which should be pretty visible. On the next page that loads, choose the Windows 64-bit installer, since that's what we need for Windows 11. Then, on the download mirror page that follows, click the top download link to start the download process. Once it's finished downloading, locate the installer file and launch it, just like we did with the Java installer. On the welcome screen, you'll see you can customize which features and runtimes to include. There's the base IDE, which is the core of Netbeans, Java SE for standard Java development, Java EE for enterprise Java applications, HTML5/JavaScript for web development, and PHP for PHP development. Select the ones you need based on what kind of development you'll be doing, or if you're not sure, just leave all of them checked for now. Once you've made your selection, click Next to continue. Here the installer prompts you to agree with the license agreement, which is standard for software installations. If you agree with the terms, tick the I accept box and click Next to move forward. Now the installer shows you the installation paths for both Netbeans, IDE, and the JDK it will use for development. The top path is where Netbeans will be installed on your system, and the bottom one shows which JDK it will link to for running Java programs. Leave both paths as they are if you're fine with the defaults, or change them if you need Netbeans installed somewhere specific. Click Next to continue with these settings, then click Install to start the actual installation process and let it do its thing. Once that's finished and you see the completion screen, click Finish to exit the installer. As you can see on your desktop, the installation has conveniently placed a shortcut icon right there for easy access. Just launch Netbeans and you're ready to start developing your Java applications. If you found this guide helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more tech tutorials. See you in the next video.